It's Hiker Dude Dad. We're at State Game Lands 211 north of Harrisburg. We're going to climb Stony Mountain. It is on this stony road that goes up the south side of the mountain. We'll follow it up here. Yeah, Rattling Run Road. We will follow it up here and turn to the right, and then it's just a straight gradual climb up the mountain. I think it's basically 3 miles up, 3 miles down, lots of gradual elevation. This was one of my Grand Canyon training hikes, just because it's a butt kicker. It's not very, some kind of animal over there. It's not very technically difficult. It's basically on a gravel road that leads up to a couple broadcast centers on top of the mountain. Just took the turn there. We're headed up now. We'll be on the Rattling Run Trail to the top of this. It is a warm, sunny day. Perfect spring day. It's not humid. Gonna top out around 70, 72 degrees. I had the sunscreen on. We're walking up this south-facing slope. So, with all the rocks here, and the warmth, and the sun, I'll be very disappointed if we don't see a snake. I hope we do. I won't be surprised, but I'll be disappointed if we don't see one. Every time I've been up here at the top of the mountain, I've seen deer as well. So, see what we can find. The woods are alive already. Butterflies and little critters running through the underbrush, all the ferns and everything over here. So, I think we have a good shot of seeing something alive today. These cuts here are new. Before we made the turn to come up here, there were some blue horizontal blazes done down towards the parking lot. So I wonder if that kind of wraps down and over. Might be worth checking out on the way down. It's definitely new since I've been here. I haven't been here in about a year though. There's been maybe 2 spots where the trail has kind of flattened out for maybe 10 or 15 yards. Other than that, it's just a gradual walking uphill. So yeah, you don't realize it. I mean, you realize it. I'm sweating. I mean, it's a tough one, but it doesn't look too bad. But when you're doing it, definitely all uphill for about 3 straight miles. So, and then we'll get that quad workout on the way down, because it's just steep enough that you're braking yourself the whole time. You're holding yourself back with your quads so you don't get going too fast. As you climb, your view is behind you, so we'll see the stuff on the way down. But looking through here, you can see another mountain, so you gotta kind of keep turning around a bit. See another hiker in front of me. There's one car in the parking lot with me, and I'm catching up, and by the looks of it, I'll pass. A lot steeper the higher we go. This is such a nice, beautiful, sunny, rocky trail. If I were a snake, I would want to sun myself out here. Nothing yet though. Just crested that big climb. You can see how far down it is. There's actually a slight little downhill coming up here, and I think there's one more big climb to the top. It's a butt kicker. This is why I'm doing it today. 1,000 miles, 100,000 feet of elevation. Contributing to both today. I wanted a butt kicking, that's why I came here. And let's see these rocks here. So it has a little cave. Anybody home? Anybody home? Nobody home? Maybe somebody was home. Won't be able to tell until later if somebody was home. Some water up here flowing on the left side, and then every once in a while it flows under the trail and down. So got a little water flow today. Well, you know I want to see what's in this hole. Alright, so kind of coming up towards the top. You can continue east a long way. Another 2 miles out there, I think there's an old fire tower. But if you loop it back to the left here, we're up on top of Stony Mountain, so we've got these towers. And if you know what they are, please comment below. There's no signs here on any of these buildings. I don't know who owns them, but I'm gonna wager that's a cell phone tower. Oh, okay. So yeah, cell. Yeah, it doesn't have a Verizon or AT&T or anything on it. And down here a little bit, there's 2 other buildings. Ground is turned like dark here. It's kind of wet. Oh man, we had a burn here. Yeah. I don't know if it's a prescribed burn or if something broke out up here, but I feel like it was recent too because it's wet. So maybe they did some prescribed burning up here. But yeah, there's definitely dark soot, ash, and yeah, look at those burned trees back in there. So yeah, they've been there's a lot of property up here. This is very close to that cell phone tower, so I'm gonna wager it's a prescribed burn. Yeah, smells toasty, campfirey up here. Coming up on our other towers here. Here's the second one heading west here. Got an FCC number on it, an address on the Rattling Run Trail. Pretty sure that's cell or internet or something. I think that's what those bubbles are. I don't know. I'm no clue here. If you know, please comment below. We're on Stony Mountain north of Harrisburg, off the Rattling Run Trail. A lot of times there's a truck or something, somebody coming up to these towers. I'd love to ask about this burn. Coming to the end of the road here for the last setup. 2 giant towers up here. Probably no info on this place either. So yeah, there's 3 sets of antenna towers up here. Love to know what they are. Oh yeah, a little view north here. Created by the burn, probably. Nice. So after that 3rd tower there, I went slightly north and then looped back, and I'm heading east on a path that I've never been on. I don't know if it was just created now after this burn or what, but it's basically a new path here going back behind the towers now, Kind of see one right there. So I don't know if this is going to dead end me or if it's just going to bring me up to the top of Stony Mountain there where I first walked to see the towers, but I'm going to explore today. Top of Stony Mountain here, elevation 1,601 feet above sea level. So we just came up from here behind Tower 2. We're right behind the first tower now, and just dawned on me that if this was a prescribed burn, they probably came in first and bulldozed this path as a fire break on this side. So there's a road slash trail that I came up in front of, you know, on the south side of the towers, but then I feel like they just came through and bulldozed this and separated everything here to make a fire break on the north side of the towers to contain their burn. But it was nice, a little stony, but we're on Stony Mountain, and it gave me an extra like little half mile to explore. So sometimes the new trail that you explore and find just keeps going and never loops back to the trail that you had thought it was going to loop back to. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit here. I'm going way east to where I want to be, especially because I got to cut west and south, you know, west down the down Stony Mountain to get out of here. So yeah, I'm just going to backtrack here. I believe there was a spot between the first and second here. I'm going back. You can see way in the distance is that first tower. But between tower 1 and 2, I think there was a spot where I could have snuck up in between those two towers and get back on my path. Kind of hungry. I need to eat some lunch too. Yeah, so I came up here before and then went back that way, but I'm gonna slip through here between tower 2 and 1. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. This will get me back to where I want to be. So headed back down, and this is where we'll get the views. So a little hard to see on the GoPro, but I can see pretty far out there over 4 ridges in the distance. So just about back at the parking lot. Starting to get pretty buggy right now, but yeah, almost done. We're about 6 miles here, and forget what the elevation is, but all done here. No big wildlife sightings, unfortunately. No deer, no snakes. Can't believe it. I'd be sunning myself on this stony trail, but yeah, good day here out at Stony Mountain, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.